of them. Now one of them. You know.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are we doing today? Welcome to Monday therapy sessions. You feel me? Hey, W intro chat. W in the chat for that intro right there, chat. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday therapy sessions. Today we are talking about what is the wildest thing you've done for love. You understand? Today's a bit mellow, you feel me? We're trying to see like how far, what is the extent that is too extent for the people. You understand what I'm saying? All right, so nevertheless, let's go into our first therapy response. Right, what is the wildest thing you've done for love? My homegirl went back to her cheating ex even though he clearly stated he didn't want her. She's still down. Wait. My homegirl went back to her cheating ex even though he clearly stated he didn't want her. She's still with him and surprised why he doesn't treat her well. Now my question to you is like, where's the crazy? Where's the crazy part? Like, where's the part where I can be like, oh snap, that's, you know what I mean? Madigo king me don't know what. But when we want to go on top 5, maybe number 6, I say. Just do appreciate us. Yeah, where's the crazy part in this, bro? I don't see like what did she do for the love? The fact that she went back. I feel like going back is calm, chat. I feel like going back is standard procedure. Like if you love the person, go back. It's not that crazy how people make it seem, you know what I'm saying? Like if you love your girl, go back. If you love your girl, go back. If you love him, go back too. So yeah. But the fact that he's not treating her well now is a bit tricky. Now I don't know if that's still a good thing. I think she should leave if he's really treating her badly. I don't think it's like a one-sided type of love situation. Right. What's the wildest thing you've done for love? Skipped a family reunion to drive to Greendale to see my hand. Now, Mr. 123. I'm not saying this is the one I'm picking yet, but you drove to Greendale to go see your hand, skipping a family reunion. That is kind of crazy, bro. It reminds me of the times where like you'd fake your sickness to not go to school, bro. Diabolical behavior, chat. That is diabolical behavior. You feel me? But okay. I hope you guys are still together. Whoever wrote this, I hope you guys are still together. Otherwise, everything you worked for is in shambles. What's the wildest thing you've done for love? Not me, but one of my boys fumbled 3 10 out of 10s Australian times Asian baddies because he's still in love with his ex-girlfriend who doesn't even remember them dating and is dating the guy he hated. Shaking my head. That's crazy, chat. That is crazy, bro. You're telling me, okay, scratch the fumbling the baddies, bro. But my thing is now like, your ex, right? Your ex is dating a guy that you don't like. That's number one. In them dating the guy you don't like, you put it upon yourself to block your blessings. You put it upon yourself to block your blessings, right? And go back to this person who's mistreating you. I don't understand the philosophy right there, my guy. I don't get the philosophy right there, my guy. But then again, for love though, that is kind of, that is wild. I understand why they say like love is blind. You know what I'm saying? So do you say that to me? Listen, this sounds like a thing you would do. I don't want to put my pick now, but this sounds like a thing you would do. This Greendale one. This Greendale one is giving me something you would do, but I can't lie. Right? So I'm gonna keep number 2. Let me write it down somewhere. Oh, you remember. I'll keep number 2 in the archives. Hey, let's keep going for now. What's the wildest thing you've ever done for love? Love. The wildest thing you've ever done for love is you loved. That hits different, bro. Because I understand what you're saying. Like, you don't need to say a million words at once for me to understand, bro. You don't need to say a million things at once for me to understand the fact that you just loving in general was really crazy. Clearly, you have a bad history with this love thing, I can't lie. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was him secretly. Probably. But hey, would 1, 2, 3 say this? Loved? Nah. I don't think he's that slick with it. I don't think he's that slick.
Yo, my daddy.
Yo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, that was so random. What's the wildest thing you've ever done for love? Stayed up every night helping her study for a class I wasn't even in, bro. Yo, that's a W boyfriend though, I can't lie. That's if that was your hand. That's a W boyfriend though. That's a W boyfriend. If you didn't pass, it might have been your fault, I can't lie. Yo, Wagwan Kid MK, what I say? Stayed up every night though, helping her study for a class I wasn't even in. But here's my question to you though. Were you studying, bro? Like, were you also putting in that work? Because hey, this is some real down bad situation, I can't lie. This is some real down bad situation. I know for a fact if I like someone, as much as I want to see them prosper and proceed, in my current early age, now that I'm a bit older, maybe I can hold it down. But let's just say we're in high school, whatever, and we're dating, and you want me to help you study. There is no studying I'm doing with you, my brother, my sister, bro. I can't lie. Like, there's no studying we're doing because first of all, I ain't even like that type of guy. I mean, I don't really be on my books like that. But what I can say is to this guy, shout out to him though. Shout out to him. What's the wildest thing you've done for love? Pretended to like anime for 6 months. Let me be real with you. Them anime lovers are some different people, chat. Hence, I support him. Because that's what you do. Well, I know you. This guy. Yo, that reminds me, chat. Listen. There was a guy, right? Now, I'm only saying this because I doubt he's ever going to see this. But there was a guy who was encouraging, he's like, yo, guys, if you ever want to start, look for like a 10 out of 10. If you find yourself a 10 out of 10, bro, that person will help you, you feel me, to unlock your brain capacity to 100 instead of, they say we use 5%, ne? To get your brain levels to 100. You feel me? He says he was putting equations together that he had never put together before. You feel me? He felt like Einstein just because he was studying with a 10 out of 10. I don't know how far true that is. You get what I'm saying? But apparently it works. So to those guys who do it, shout out to y'all. For me though, studying Ango is already a thing, and now studying someone I like, it's like, hey, diabolical chat. But pretending to like anime for 6 months for a girl, that's also kind of crazy. I can't lie. Because anime needs munafashinga. Anime needs munani. What is it? Right. What's the wildest thing you've done for love? Made them a care package every time they were stressed during A levels. Aww. That is so cute, man. Care packages. Oh my days, bro. Hey, listen, whoever came up with care packages though, shout out to you, man. Cause like, it happens in the shot. Oh, and that's why I could TikTok. But hey, whoever came up with care packages, bro, shout out to you, bro. I feel like it really helps guys not have to go into a shop and pick the individual things that the opposite gender needs. Because we don't know everything, I can't lie. Right, so hey, shout out to this guy though. I think he's a caring guy. Certified lover boy back. He's giving me a care about my girl. You feel me? I wanna see her succeed. But that's not that crazy. If you think that's crazy, also you might be a lover boy who's stingy. Because if a care package is the craziest thing you're doing for love, then I don't know, bro. What's the wildest thing you've done for love? Skip class just to watch them play sports, and they were bench the whole game. Oh nah. Hey, listen, I don't know if it's a girl or guy who was benched, but hey, if your man is benched and you're trying to be a wag, I feel you, bro. That's tough right there, man. What do you tell the group chat when you get back? Like, my girl was benched, my boyfriend was benched the whole game. That's negative order for you and your man, bro. I can't lie. But shout out to you for supporting him, though. Shout out to you for supporting. I can't lie. What's the wildest thing you've done for love? Held her hand while they cried about someone else. That one still hurts. Brother, let me be real with you, bro. You are a bigger man than I am. You held her hand while you held their hand while he or she cried for someone else. And that's the person you claim to love. Nah, bro. That's diabolical shit. What are we saying about this one, bro? Would y'all say like he's being a W man for putting his feelings aside, or she cried for someone else? And the shout out, babe. I don't know, man. I think he's a bigger man than I am, bro. I can't lie, because I feel like if you and I aren't on the same page, why are we even having this conversation? Like, I don't bother you, you don't bother me. You get what I'm saying? Because bro, she's crying for someone else. Nah, he's a bigger man than me, bro. Some of you may say, hey, that's where the love comes in, but it's like, brother, love doesn't have to be so painful, my guy. Love doesn't have to be so painful. What you mean it depends, though? Because think of it like this, bro. Like, you know, this whole best friend chat, because we all know with the best friend, right? The initiative at first, right? The initiative at first for a best friend was like, you're trying to get with the person. And then that didn't work. So you guys settled for like being platonic. But we both know there'll be that tension of like wanting to be together. You know what I'm saying? And now this person is crying over someone else and the other. I don't know. For me, it's a bit diabolical. I don't know how I don't know how it depends for you, but for me, I'm very I can't do that one. Can't do that one. What's the wildest thing you've ever done for love? Stayed friends with her best friend so that I could get updates about her and help to plan dates and stuff. Brother, that's what you call high level IQ, man, brother. That's what you call high level IQ. I don't think that's like crazy, but I feel like it's what you call being woke. You understand? No one knows her more than her best friend, bro. Hopefully that best friend is a girl. Otherwise, if it's a guy, you're a strong man. You're a strong man. What's the hardest thing you've done for love? Walked past his classroom every day this week so we'd see each other, even though we had no reason to. I think my question to you is, does he know that you're in love with him? Because if you're walking past his class instead of going inside to just go on, then no problem. I think that's what you call stalking. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what you call stalking. You get me? Because why you walking past this class randomly, bro? So he can see you through the windows. Hi, what type of love are we out here promoting, bro? What type of love are we out here promoting, my guy? That's my question to you. You feel me? What else? And the CIG, what you mean? What's the wildest thing you've done for love? Borrowed the hoodie, kept it at my place for 2 weeks, and still sleep in it when I missed him. Now, hey, give that man back his hoodie, bro. Give that man back his hoodie. Give that man back his hoodie. You don't deserve it. You're sleeping in his hoodie. Aye. Come on, bro. I'd rather you wait in public, because if you're sleeping in it, you don't go outside with it. And you see if you got other girls, maybe. She is. You're right, though. The walking past the classroom thing, man. I think she's really stalking him. But this person who borrowed the hoodie, you borrowed it for a reason, and it was cold on that day. Now give that man back his hoodie. Come on now. But I don't think that's diabolical, bro. I don't think that's like wild for love, bro. Because I can even give someone my hoodie, not saying that I love them, but it's like I'm just doing a good gesture. It might be cold on that day or something. You know what I mean? That's just me though. What's the wildest thing you've done for love? Sold my iPhone to buy her gifts. Then a month later, she told me I wasn't her type. Brother, brother. You sold your iPhone to buy her gifts. Now I like how I like how you made it specific to say iPhone, because you all know that an iPhone is not a cheap product. You feel me? Which means you're trying to buy her maybe a house or something. You get what I'm saying? You're probably trying to buy her a car. Because what do you mean you sold your iPhone to buy a car? What gifts are we gifting, bro, to be selling iPhones, my guy? What's going on? Clearly double story vibes. I'm hearing double story, maybe a mansion, yana, poolside, balcony, everything. You feel me? Palm trees, something in the brook. You sold your iPhone. Rah, that's crazy, bro. I can't lie. And this is how villains are made. Most definitely, bro. Most definitely, bro. I become vulnerable with you. I go out of my way. Nah, but this is wild. I think on the level of wildness, we'll put it like at a maybe 6-7. 6-7. We'll put it maybe at like a 6-7. Backwards math? What you mean backwards math? Nanzi, but he brought it on himself. He did bring it on himself, but it's like, I don't know. Yo, I feel like you probably played with his feelings to some extent, bro. Because if you think about it, there's no way you're randomly just buying a girl, there's no way you're randomly buying a girl an expensive gift without at least her giving you that room to feel like you're the only one. You feel me? To feel like, no, my nigga, you are the one I want. Get what I'm saying? That's just me though. So him selling his iPhone to buy a girl a gift is diabolical. That's crazy. Anyways, next. What's the hardest thing you've done for love? Pretended I was an driver and picked her up from her house, only to find out she had a boyfriend. Mandem said, oops. What? Pretended I was an driver and picked her up from her house, only to find out she had a boyfriend. Oops. Oops, man. Are you saying oops as in like you don't mean to, to act like the driver, or you're saying oops as in like you didn't know she had a boyfriend? This guy. Hands are probably overcharge her. I see the type of man you are. What? Nah, but my question now is, unless you knew where, okay, no, look, this is actually crazy, Chad, because if you think about it, how did you know where you lived? Because I'm pretty sure on that InDrive app, right, it doesn't tell you who you're gonna go pick up. Number one. So how did he know where she lived? That's my question. And the audacity, Andy, do you know the struggle to create an InDrive account and pop up on the request? That's what I'm saying, bro. The level you have to reach in order to know, number one, that's the right pickup. Number two, that's the right house. Yo, what are people doing for love, bro? How much did you really love this girl? Because I'm hearing like obsession vibes. You know that series where he was keeping people in his basements and stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I don't think this type of love. How do you fake to be an InDrive driver though? Because I won't lie, I've had someone open like a car door I was in and said and hopped in like it's an InDrive, and I was there like my sister. What's going on here? You understand what I'm saying? But I guess her boyfriend was there to save her, bro. And the pure dedication to the craft, 100%, bro. 110%, I can't cap. What's the wildest thing you've ever done for love? Dropped every class for a semester just so I could move to her campus. Spoiler, we broke up in 3 months. Right, now, I won't lie to you, I don't know, like, the university setup, how exactly it's supposed to operate. But dropping your classes for a semester is how many months? Isn't a semester like almost 3-4 months? So you're telling me for 3-4 months you dropped school completely and your main focus was a girl. Yeah? After you do that, you break up in 3 months. Gentlemen, can we be serious, bro? Like, can we make this make sense, bro? How do you drop a class? Okay, how do you drop your classes for 3 months? You're telling me you prioritized a girl for 3 months. There was nothing else going on in your life but that girl for 3 consecutive months. Please. Nah, this one is about me. It's about me, this one. Your parents are paying school fees, bro. Your parents are paying school fees. Thank you. Appreciate you. Your parents are paying school fees for you to go to school. I'm imagining, bro. Like, your parents are paying kuma whatever 1,000. And you're telling me you're not going to class. You wake up every day to go see a girl. You feel me? You sleep. Wake up again the next morning. You go see that girl. How many hours are in 3 months, chat? Because in 3 months, they're about what, 90 days? So how many hours are 90 days? How many hours are in 90 days? Hold on. Yo, this is crazy. 2,160 hours. You dedicated 2 hours. You dedicated 2,160 hours to a female. Talk about dedication, right? Talk about dedication. Talk about really being in love. That is crazy. I won't lie. That is very crazy. Next. What's the wildest thing you've done for love? Joined the same club / society that I had zero interest in, just so I could be near him and chat after meetings. Okay, this is okay. But how's that crazy though? Why do girls feel like you making a move is crazy? Like, you wanted a guy, right? You had to make a plan to get the guy. And joining a society that probably benefited you in some way. I can't care. I can't say this is like anything crazy. I can't say this is like wild, whatever. I think this is just like a normal girl thing to do, where you overthink the approach and you do things you don't want to do. That's all I'm saying. What's the wildest thing you've done for love? Printed out every DM we'd ever exchanged. Stapled them into a little book. Showed it to them at lunch. They said, wow. Then changed seats next. Brandon, because that's weird. I don't think that's cute, chat. I don't think that is cute. Why are you printing out our DMs for? Like, out of all things. Pictures, sure, make a photo album of us. Go ahead. But our DMs, like, what's going on? What do our DMs have anything to do with this, bro? Maybe if you like screenshots the first time I hit you up or something. I don't know. But having a whole album of our conversations, because we both know, good to listen, some conversations are definitely gonna be misinterpreted. If that book lands in the wrong hands. You feel me? You and I understand the conversation. Like, let's say we're on a call or something. Yo, why is my screen glitching like that, bro? Hold on, chat. My camera is glitching, so all right, cool. Let's just say like on WhatsApp, we're on a call, right? Obviously on the call, there's some things that like you said, because you're not making an example, or like, all girls do that. Wait, what? Girls actually make like books of screenshots. Of like your conversations. Yeah, long. So if I call you every day, that means there's no book coming out. But you have a girl? How is she? Nah, chill. I'm joking. What? Okay, you're saying it's weird, right? Did you tell your girl it's weird? Or like, did you just frame it as did you just like frame it as a guy and allow it? Yeah, but anyways, I was saying to you like, hey, I don't know, man. Printing conversations. I don't know how cute that is, bro. I don't think that's cute, chat. I can't lie. But hey, to those who do it, shout out to you, man. Yeah, this is wild. This is definitely wild for me. Can't care. What's the wildest thing you've done for love? He wanted us to break up, and I begged to stay, even if I'm a side chick. Okay. What's good, my brother? How you doing? Shadi said, he wanted us to break up, right? And in her head, she's like, Ish, I can't lose this guy, bro. I can't lose this guy with everything I have. I can't lose this guy. And went on to beg him to stay, even if she's a side chick. She made herself an option. Chad, what's going on? What is going on here, Chad? How do you make yourself an option? And she's clingy and desperate. Definitely, bro. Thank you for the follow. Listen, if I was the guy, I would definitely not want you back. Because what you mean, you want to be a side chick? What are we promoting here? Let's be real, bro. Like, what exactly are you benefiting from me that much that you want to be put to the side just to be around me? That's crazy, bro. That is diabolical. Chat, that is beyond diabolical. Hans, what kind of shot is that one? Shadi hit it from the stands, bro. I can't lie. Shadi hit a 3-pointer from the stands and missed. That is diabolical, bro. What's the wildest thing you've done for love? I sold my grandma's wheelchair. First of all, hey, granny, what the before I even go further, you sold your grandmother's wheelchair? What are we, guys, come on. What are we doing? Hey, come on, bro. Grandma's at that age where she needs support, bruh. What are you talking about, bruh? Man, I'm sorry, these grandma's wheelchair. Okay, anyways, let's keep going. What's the wildest thing you've ever done for love? Right, let me restart. I sold my grandma's wheelchair to buy her the wig she wanted. My grandma thinks that her wheelchair was stolen. This guy is a criminal. This guy is a criminal, morally and physically. Somebody get this man in cuffs or something, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Nah, I'm live streaming on Twitch. Pull up the Twitch. I am Richie to see the full screen. But hey, what are you talking about, bro? Granny can't go around because of you anymore, bro. Poor Granny's thinking, who would steal a wheelchair? And okay, how much do wheelchairs even sell for someone to steal it? Let's see, how much is a wheelchair, chat? How much is a wheelchair? How much is a wheelchair? Damn. Bro, wheelchairs started like $100 bucks? Hey. Nah, man, they made a crazy investment, bro. Stealing your grandmother's wheelchair to buy your girlfriend gifts is diabolical, chat. That is diabolical. Your grandmother? How do you even get out of the house is my question. Like, what are the steps you take in order for you? Okay, who is even buying the wheelchair from you, though? Yo? Nah, the hustle is different out here, chat. The hustle is different out here. The hustle is different. Hey, so just let me know when you want to join the live, and then I'll let me know when you want to join the live, and then I will add you. You feel me? But anyways, my bad. Twitch, my Wi-Fi glitched a little bit. But hey, this guy with the grandma, I was just telling TikTok that like, hey, this guy is diabolical. First of all, how do you get out of the house, right? Secondly, how do you even find a buyer for a wheelchair? Like, what do you tell them? Like you randomly have a wheelchair lying around? I don't know, man. That's insane. For me personally, chat, that's diabolical. Right. What's the wildest thing you've done for love? I declined the offer of studying abroad because of a man. Right now he's in Australia with a white lady. And you're lag with the death of you. Dude, let me tell you something. Get me to that subscription thingy, right? If you guys can start subscribing to the live, I'm telling you, we're gonna hit wonders, chat. I see us hitting a milli. You get me? But for now, yeah, you guys are gonna have to just accept the lag. But anyways, Shadi here refused to go abroad for she refused to go abroad to study abroad for a guy, and now all of a sudden the man went abroad and he's dating a white lady. Yeah, long day, long day. I know of people like in high school who used to plan like, hey, let's put our universities to align so that like we're not too far from each other. Ew. And some of the tables have turned. They turned drastically, very fast. Oh my! Like people who used to like align Hansi, I can name one or two. Yeah. Hey, listen. If what Hansi? Hey, yo, what's going on here? Who are you? I am. Yes. I am. My question to you now is like, when you guys are making these plans in high school to like be in the same university, to not be too far apart, yada yada yada, like, where are they now? Actually, like, where are they now? Someone's saying they can name more than 3. If you can get them to come here right now and just like let us know how exactly things are proceeding, please be my guest, you know what I'm saying? But shame. What's the hardest thing you've done for love? Being a lover boy was the most embarrassing aspect of my life. We never go back to that. What you mean, bruh? No, Chad, lover boy is the way to go, Chad. I am truly against anything else. I am a lover boy, you feel me? Love your partners with everything you have. Don't be blind though, but definitely you should love your partner. You feel me? I'm all for lover boys, Chad. What's the hardest thing you've done for love? Crying for a married man. Crying for a married man is diabolical. Okay, what's the hardest thing you've done for love? Crying for a married man, and yet I'm also married. POV, I love my husband too. No, you don't. No, you don't. Wait. Whoa. You're crying for a married man, yet you're married. Chad, I don't want to be that guy, bro. Oh my goodness. I don't want to be that guy, bro. I'll be real with you. I don't want to be that guy. And the worst part is, you will never know. You will never know. I mean, it's not bad if you don't know, but at the same time, it's like, yo, brother, you paid Lobola. You did all the traditional stuff. You feel me? You even brought out an atete from the Bundus to pull up the wedding. You guys danced. People celebrated. People gave you rights. Only for her to cry for another man who is also married. Guys, I don't want to be that guy, bro. I don't even lie to you, bro. I don't want to be that guy, bro. Like, yeah, sure, girlfriend, boyfriend, people are always doing shady stuff, bro. I will not be that type. But my wife, bro. Crying for another man. Hey, okay, listen. What you mean I am? I am? What you mean I am? You see envy, now you're out here, you see now. Don't be out trying to make me emotional in front of the camera, bro. Relax. Brother, how are you reacting though? Because I know for a fact I'm not gonna throw hands. I'm not the type of person to throw hands, but it's like, we're married, bro. What? You see, you guys are not. What do you mean you know my ways? What ways, bro? Can we not be out here trying to like put out a false narrative, bro? Chill out. What do you mean you know my way? I mean, what do you mean you're my wife and crying over another man who's happily married in his own marriage? Like, what are we doing here, bro? I don't know how I would handle that, bro. I don't know how I would handle that situation right there, bro. Divorce? I mean, divorce is the way to go, but it's like, after that, I don't think I want to get married again. I don't think, that is the true villain era that's created, Chad. I'll be real with you. That's when I feel like the villain is really going to be like created, Chad. But the thing is now, I'm too old to be trying to go around being a villain, bro. Because once I'm married, bro, like, we're not playing kid games anymore. This is real life situation, bro. Like, we're married. I wanna start a family with you. Why are you crying over other men? Nah, I chat, bro. Oh my days. Nah, this one is serious. This one is deeper than yo. I don't know. This one is crazy, chat. Anyways, what's the wildest thing you've done for love? I stopped. Nah, this spelling of stopped is diabolical, chat. Anyways, I stopped going for my final attachment and moved in with him. He also blocked all my friends. What? What's going on here? What does that mean though? I stopped going for my final attachment and moved in with him. Oh, he also made me block all my friends. No, my sister, don't do that one. Yo, chill. What? And yeah, she's pregnant. you think so? Because my chat now is like, if you drop, because I think attachment is like when you're not working, eh? You're dropping money, bro. You're dropping coins to move in with another guy. I mean, with a guy who I think is also in varsity. You guys are still having like, your lives are still like, you feel me? Your lives are still shaky. Yeah, love, right? Love is crazy, chat. Love will make you do things you don't understand, bro. But why is making you block all your friends though? That guy. Be aware, my sister. Be safe out there, alright? Anyways, what's the wildest thing you've done for love? I took out a loan for him. I'm in debt now because of him. Now, hey, my sister. That's tough. That is very unfortunate, bro. How are you taking out loans for people, bro? That's one thing, Angu, I feel like I don't wanna, like, you see, things like this, chat. I think things like this right here are what then stop people from fully investing in other people, chat. Because like, you're out here doing a good deed. You feel me? Your partner needs money. You feel me? They can't get it however way they wanted to get it for themselves. So what do? They say, hey, listen, bro, can you put me on what? And you as a loving partner, you're like, hey, say no more, I got you. Only for them to leave you stranded with all the debts. Nah, chat, come on, boys. Now if I'm in a relationship, right, and someone, my person wants money, obviously I'm not gonna be out here getting no loans. If I'm broke, I'm broke. If we're both broke, there's no plan being made. You feel me? Take it by the chin and keep it pushing. Because I can't be in debt after you leave me because I tried doing a nice thing. And then what? You guys. Hey. Yeah, being in a relationship is very tough. 21st century, what are you guys doing to us, bro? Nevertheless, though, what's the wildest thing you've done for love? Putting a new, what's going on here now? What's the wildest thing you've done for love? Bought him a new cell phone with the money he gave me on my birthday. Now, I see what you did there. This is not more so about what you've done for love, but you're flexing your powers. I see you. Don't worry. I see you. You wanna flex your powers and let us know that you have a simp boyfriend. We get it, bro. We get it, buddy. Okay. Nah, bro, this one is funny. What's the wildest thing you've done for love? He told me he doesn't like me skinny, and I started taking 2 liters of yogurt full fat every day. My sister, 2 liters. After gaining, he left me, and now struggling to lose weight. But now the reason why I'm laughing is like this segment right now, chat, is really making, like, it's really opening my eyes to a lot of things, bro. Like, people genuinely become overly vulnerable in relationships, bro. Like, people genuinely start to feel like without the next person, they feel less of themselves. If that makes sense. Like, I get it. he called her skinny, bro. But you now gaining weight, first of all, you now gaining weight, right? Gaining weight for him. That's where my problem is. Like, for him, that's crazy. And in this economy, chugging 2 liters of yogurt every day, diabolical. Say that again. 2 liters. I was also like, hey, my sister, you are chugging 2 liters of yogurt every day. Guys. May this maple not locate me. This wind here, this maple may not locate me, Chad. I don't want this type of love nowhere. Never ever. What's the wildest thing you've ever done for love? Begged and cried in front of him not to leave. My sister, come on. Self-respect though, like, I get it, you're in love, but like, begging and crying, that's like movie type of situation, but this is real life. You can't never get that moment back. And the moment, because look, what happens now is the moment you become that vulnerable, he's definitely gonna take advantage of that situation, because he knows that he has you at the tip of his fingers. You feel me? If he says jump, you ask how high. You feel me? He's basically now a puppet master. He's using you the way he wants, begging and crying for him not to leave. How bad do you want it? Like, brother, there are 8 billion people in the world. Let's just say 5 million of people. I mean, men. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Like, let's just say 5 million of those are men. Like, why are you out here begging like that, bro? Begging. Begging, ladies and gentlemen. Begging in 2025. Begging. Come on, my sister. Come on. You can do better for yourself, bro. But hey, that is diabolical, chat. That is diabolical. That is one wild situation. What's the wildest thing if you've done for love? I was constantly borrowing money from friends for him, knowing well I don't have the source to pay them back. Guys. Okay, wait. Now, okay, my question to you is, right? When you're lending people money and you don't have that money, right? I get it. It's out of the goodness of your heart. I get it. It's a person that like you want to make a plan for. I get it. I understand where you're coming from, 110%. But the fact that now like you're putting yourself in a compromising position of like listen, bro, like you're trusting someone else with your own life here, bro. How are you loaning money from thank you for the follow, I appreciate you. How are you loaning money from a million different people for this one person who clearly can't pay you back? Because if he doesn't have the money today, like, come on, bro. That's when the excuses come, bro. I'd rather you say, hey, listen, bro, I have a couple $100, you feel me? Damn good tea, batani, you stick up 200 and easy. You pay the tea rank. Marindo's opachi, tea ragalezo. But even that though is not even enough. And that's a weak example, Chad, I can't lie. Oh, NVO. Wagwan, my G. Hey, are we straight though? Are we straight? Like, are we is the situation still at hand or not? But bro, I can't lie, that's diabolical. Alright. What's the wildest thing you've done for love? Bro, I used to cook food and pack for her lunch during school times. Yet I was the man. Now, there's nothing wrong with it. You feel me? If you wanna be the caretaker, it's fine. Because you know, I think. Wait, is it lagging, bro? Twitch is lagging? When I Twitch now, you wanna be fine, you. But anyway, I was saying that if you wanna be the caretaker in the relationship, do you? And the trusting a non-existent process. Yeah, that money situation is crazy, bro. And I was saying like, what's the thing? And I used to cook food and pack for lunch during school times. Yet I was the man. Yeah, I was saying like, if you wanna be the caretaker in the relationship, it's calm. If you wanna be the caretaker a bit, say no more. But clearly the reason you were doing it here is because you wanted some sort of reception and you didn't get it. Because Why are you complaining about it? I don't think it's that crazy, but I feel like if you were doing it for like, I don't know, trying to make her wake up and say, oh no, don't do that. Let me do it. Yeah, that love situation might not be there. Right, nevertheless, chat, we're about to reach our very last response from Therapy Session Mondays. You hear me? What's the wildest thing you've done for love? I repeated, agreed to wait for him. Chat, are we serious, bro? Are we deadass? Like, is this real life? No GTA. This is real life. You purposely make yourself fail to go back a grade to wait for him. Make me understand. Make that make sense to you. Like, make that make sense. Why can't you just be dating in different grades? Shadi repeated a grade for a guy so they could graduate together. Wow, how cute. Yeah? W fairy tale, right? Nah, bro, come on. Can you wake up? Aye, boys, ajina kure kumusha. Guy, ajina kumira mushe, bruh. Unnecessary sacrifice. Guy, I'm like, why are you going back a grade? And this goes into this side. Boys, are we serious? Those are talking test. Guys. Ladies and gentlemen, love is a beautiful thing, guys. Baby, love is a beautiful thing, and I think everybody should have it. However, I feel as if you being in love does not mean you not using what you call your brain. You understand what I'm saying? Like, be logically in love. You feel me? Let the heart feel and let your brain think. And don't let your heart think and your brain feel what your heart is thinking. Are we together? That doesn't make sense. Exactly. Because what you're doing doesn't make sense. That's all I'm gonna say. But chat, that is purely the diabolical, bro. But anyways, that was the last of our responses.
Okay, bye.